Hi, my name is Waddles. Welcome to a video. So, for this one, to get the vision, to get the full picture, I need you to picture a scene. Okay, so picture this. It's nighttime. It's actually pretty late. I'm waiting for Minecraft Dungeons to release. There's me. Yeah, I know. Looks good. I know. Anyways, I'm waiting. I get bored, so I start watching YouTube. Then, I get bored of that, so I decide to head to Planet Minecraft. Maybe there'll be something cool there, I thought. Then, I saw this, and immediately I knew, this sounds sweet. And that gets us to today. Easy question. What if wither skeletons spawned in the Soul Sand Valley, on horses? Today, we're gonna find out. If you enjoy this one, or that art piece that I made in the intro, make sure you drop a like. I'll actually tweet a high-res version of that art piece for all of you who want to use that as a background. I'll make a mobile version too. I got you. Oh, and subscribe. Just when you thought wither skeletons couldn't get any worse, that actually changes. Say hello to the Wither Soldier. The Wither Soldier is a brand new, at least in this data pack, intense looking version of the Wither Skeleton. To make things even worse, even more dangerous, the Wither Soldier rides a skeleton horse. So basically the Wither, but really fast. Oh, and I forgot to mention the sword. Yeah, that's not a stone sword. That's a netherite sword, so it deals a whole lot more damage too. Still not very smart though. All of the stuff that we're checking out in today's video is actually made possible by one single really cool data pack. Big shout out to CMD Gollum for this data pack. There's a link to it down in the description below. It looks like the creator of this data pack was heavily inspired by System Z's Your Nether Ideas Minecraft 1.16 video. It's a sweet video. I'm gonna drop that video link down in the description as well. Elites, go tell System hi for me. So, this datapack actually adds a little bit more than just the Wither Soldier. Of course, with this datapack dropped into your world, you'll find the Wither Soldier spawning in all Soul Sand Valley biomes found in your nether. But, it does not stop there. This datapack also adds 3 brand new items. One of those items is a common drop from the Wither Soldier and the horse that it rides. The other item, the Wither Soldier Skull, is an uncommon drop. This skull does something really cool. Finally, we have a craftable item, Wither Bone Meal. When it comes to Wither Soldier drops, we're looking at 3 different things. 2 of those things are new things. One of those things is actually an old thing. All of the drops are actually really good though. The first drop is the Wither Bone. Now, on its own, the Wither Bone isn't that useful. Unfortunately, there is no Wither Bone block in this data pack, but that would be really cool. The only use for the Wither Bone is as a crafting ingredient for Wither Bone Meal. The next drop is the Wither Soldier Skull. Now, the Wither Soldier Skull actually has a really cool use, but we're not going to check it out until after we do a little bit of testing with the Wither Soldier. Sir, could you give me that back? I kind of needed that. In just a second, we're going to do a little bit of survival testing. We'll do an unprepared test and then a crazy OP geared up test. But first, drop number 3. The third and final thing that the Wither Soldier can drop is actually a netherite sword, which is really crazy. If you got really lucky and found one of these guys early on, managed to take it out and got a netherite sword, you'd be pretty much set for a long time. Right here in this chest is a sword that I actually got from taking one of these guys out. Pretty crazy. Now, in terms of the horse, yes, you can actually ride the horse. First, you'll have to take out the guy who's riding the horse, but once you do that, you can actually mount the horse. You can put a saddle on it and control it, which is really awesome. This horse, this is sweet, especially with the blue eyes. You can't see it while you're riding it, but look at that horse. That is a sweet looking horse. I mean, skeleton horses were already really cool, but this is even better. Now, I want to say that all Wither horses are the same. This horse can't jump up 3 blocks, even though it looks really close, and then this one, same deal. It looks to be exactly the same height, but it still can't make the jump. The speed seems to be the same, I think, kind of hard to tell, and then the hearts are obviously identical. So statistically, all Wither horses may be identical, but the stats are actually really good. As you can see here, this Wither horse is fast, and it has a pretty good jump as well. The health, though, not really the best. Unfortunately, no armor for the Wither horse. You're gonna have to ride it just like this, but hey, I mean, that's okay. Again, looks pretty cool. Oi, okay, elites, it's time. Am I ready? No, definitely not. Not really, but am I ever gonna be ready? Also no. So, couple survival tests. Haven't tried this in survival quite yet. I don't really know what to expect. But first, these things over here, what are they? Well, these are repeating command blocks. They're despawning all piglins and gas so I can actually run this test and see how strong the Wither Soldier is. We already know that we're going to get pretty much bombed continuously by gas in this biome. So, yeah, I just decided to cut that part of the test out. So, Wither Soldier, over there, that's a spawning shrine. As soon as we hit that button, a Wither Soldier will spawn. So, okay, hold on. We're gonna fix it. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. It's less cool, though. Because we're using the function command, we can't really use the location. So, the Wither Soldier is very, very quick. For this test, okay, I made an Enderman mad. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna pretend that it didn't happen. None of that stuff ever happened. Nope. For test number 1, we'll have a basic set of iron armor, a basic iron sword, and then a bow with infinity and nothing else on it. So it's pretty much just a normal bow without all the arrow wasting. Now the Wither Soldier, it's a fast boy. As soon as it notices us, it starts running over quickly. Now the problem here obviously isn't the horse. Sorry, horse. The problem is the guy on the horse. Now, if we take the horse out first, the Wither Soldier is dethroned. But it still doesn't like us. It'll keep running at us, and it's still quick, even on the soul sand. But kind of surprised, the Wither Soldier actually wasn't that bad to take out. Look at that. Clean, easy, nice. Pick up 0 deaths. 0 deaths. Yes, absolutely 0 deaths. Not even in the test. Not gonna lie, I feel a little bit bad about this one. This time, we're a lot more geared up. We have a pretty decent sword, a good bow, you know, decent armor. Yeah, okay, so let's see how this goes. Oh, we have soul speed on the boots too, so we move quick now. How you like that, buddy? That's exactly what I thought. I think we could just outrun this guy, just run away, not even have to worry about it now. Yeah, soul speed is really, really cool. Still don't like that whole durability loss thing, though. That's a little bit of a bummer, but hey, boy, watch out. You back up. Stop it. So we get the wither effect if we're hit. Horse, we're friends now. That's exactly what I thought. Look at that. That's amazing. I don't have a saddle, though, so yep. So this bow, Walter right here, cleans up Wither Soldiers, but how about the sword? The sword, I built this thing to take these guys out. Didn't even have a chance. Horse, can you please move? We take another one on. How you doing? Can we get a skull? No, but we got a sword, though. I'll take it. That's pretty cool. So I guess the Wither Soldier, not as intimidating as I thought. Still pretty sweet looking, though. Now, let's talk about the drops that this guy has. We'll start with the rarest drop, the Wither Soldier skull. This is what the thing looks like. It's a wither skeleton skull with blue eyes. I love it. These skulls are pretty rare. I had to take out like 15 of these things with a looting 3 sword in creative mode to get one. It took a while. Now, just like with a normal wither skeleton skull, you can put this thing on your head. But unlike a normal wither skeleton skull, this thing actually does something when you put it on your head. So over there in the top right, you can see that I have the wither effect. If I'm in survival, I'm actually going to constantly take damage while this thing is on. I need to be careful. But at the same time, this skull actually does something really, really cool. If there are any ancient debris blocks within 5 blocks of you while you have this skull on, you'll actually be able to find them a whole lot easier. You see, it looks like we have some ancient debris down here. Definitely not placed there by me. If we dig those out, sure enough, there's some ancient debris right there. Now, there's actually a little bit more over here if we give it some time. Just like you saw right there, it actually updates and shows these other blocks as well. It seems like it can only show so many blocks at a time. Now, if we back up and move away from this stuff, eventually, the whole highlight thing, it will just go away. This skull would make finding ancient debris a whole lot easier. There'd still be a lot of grind in the ancient debris hunt. You'd still have to go really deep in your nether and set up a mine, which would be dangerous. But if there were any ancient debris just outside of your mine, you actually wouldn't miss it, which would be huge. 1 extra block of ancient debris is 1 step closer to netherite. Now, personally, I feel like this whole wither effect while wearing the helmet thing is a really nice balance. It keeps things from becoming too OP. If there were no drawback to wearing the skull, players could just wear it constantly while looking for ancient debris, and things would get actually pretty easy. Probably way too easy. With the wither effect drawback, you'll need to use this thing strategically. If you wear it all the time, you'll literally wither away, which it won't be very good. Now let's talk about the common drop, the wither bone. Getting your hands on a wither bone or a handful of wither bones is actually pretty easy. To get these things, simply kill a wither soldier or a wither horse, but just spare the horse, please. You just keep the horse. Now on its own and in the normal crafting grid, this thing is pretty much useless. If you try and put it in the normal crafting grid, you'll be able to craft plain old bone meal with the thing. That's definitely not what you want to do. Instead, to actually use this thing the right way, walk up to a crafting table and drop it on top of the crafting table. You'll notice notice that the wither bone has turned into something new. That new thing, wither bone meal. Now, what is wither bone meal? Well, wither bone meal is basically bad bone meal. If you use this stuff on grass or flowers, they'll die, they'll go away. Even grass blocks are killed. So the wither bone meal is bad, but at the same time, it's really, really good. If you use this stuff on flowers, the flowers actually have a chance to turn to wither roses. So, brand new way to farm wither roses. Take a look at that. I mean, 2 wither roses for all of those. It's not really the best, but you can farm these flowers pretty easily. Flower farms are easy to make. And if you have a bunch of flowers to spare, maybe from your iron farm, and you have a little bit of wither bone meal, well, boom. Hello, a bunch of wither roses. Not the best rates, as you can see here. We have 5 wither roses total for all of those flowers, but still, 5 wither roses I didn't have a minute ago. And hey, would you take a look at that? Another one. That's pretty good. So, yep, you can use wither bone meal to actually kill your entire world, and maybe, just maybe, you'll get a few wither roses in the process. Now, if you use this stuff on dirt blocks, it turns it into coarse dirt, otherwise known as dirt that will never grow again. But using this stuff as a coarse dirt farm, probably not the best use. Overall, I think the concept behind the wither soldier is a really, really cool one. I love the mechanics tied to it, especially the wither bones and the wither bone meal. The skull thing is really, really cool too, and I love it, but at the same time, I just could never see something like that making it into vanilla Minecraft. Would be really cool though. I also feel like seeing wither skeletons spawn in the Soul Sand Valley would be really, really cool. Because wither skeletons are so creepy looking and strong, I feel like them spawning in the Soul Sand Valley would put a little bit of reasoning behind the whole piglins hating soulfire mechanic. But elites, what do you think? Do you think wither skeletons, and maybe even wither soldiers, should spawn in the Soul Sand Valley, or do you not? Definitely share your thoughts down in the comments below. How would you do things? While you're down there, if you haven't dropped a like yet, definitely change that and subscribe for more content just like this one. That's gonna be it for today's video. Datapack link, again, down in the description below, and sweet artwork download over on my Twitter. If you actually use that thing as a background, you're a real one. Anyways, until next time, stay fresh, waddlers. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.